Hey, bro. So, when I was 15 years old, I started my first business, which was dropshipping. I was super motivated at the start, but after making my Shopify website, after setting all the prices and everything, I realized this was boring as shit. I didn't want to do it. I wasn't motivated to do it. It wasn't fun anymore. I wasn't getting any business. I got like 2 website views and they were from some random place, I forget where. So I gave up. After spending $15 on a Shopify website, I was done. No more dropshipping. And my second business was pretty similar. I wanted to start an SMMA and did all the research and never actually started because I was too scared and too lazy, and I lost motivation quickly as well. This is my third try, right? And unlike the other two, I think I'm sticking with it. It feels meaningful to me. It feels like I have a purpose for doing it. I feel like I'm kind of making a difference. Oh, by the way, no hate to anyone that does that. It's just not for me, right? We all have different opinions and likes and wants, right? So no hate. Just for me, it wasn't right. And for YouTube, I really like it. I hope I'm making a difference. I hope in every video you watched of mine, you learned something, right? I hope you're able to implement some of the lessons that I explain and talk about. And I think the reason it's so fun for me is because, one, it's meaningful to me. I like helping people, and 2, recording these videos is just super fun, right? I love pressing record and making these videos because I feel like it's for a purpose, it's for a mission, and that's to help make people better and the best version of themselves. And in order to do that, I need to live experiences, I need to make mistakes, and I need to explain those mistakes and how they were not good, or they weren't not good, they were good. They were good experiences, but they just didn't help. They were learning experiences. And that's the reason I love this. It's a fun activity, I guess. And it makes a difference. And I think that's what separates a fun job from a boring one, right? I think if a job is fun, it means it's meaningful. It means you like doing it. It means you find a purpose in doing it, right? And for a job that's not fun for you, I think it's the exact opposite. I don't think you find any meaning in doing that job. And I think that's why a lot of people struggle in their jobs or don't like it, is because they don't find any meaning in it. And so that's what I wanted to share today. I wanted to explain how I find meaning and why it's so fun. And so I think you can think of any job like that, right? I think even school, if you find a meaning or a purpose in it, that can be fun too, if you don't think it's fun already, right? So let's say you don't like school, right? I'm just not assuming, I'm just using an example. What if you started thinking of a way to make school more meaningful? What if you realized school could help your discipline? All the studying that you don't want to do, that has its purpose, right? So let's say you wanted to become more disciplined and school was your way of doing that. Then that means you find a little more meaning in your schoolwork, and eventually, slowly, you'll find more like fun in doing it, and you'll turn in better work, right? And that really applies to, I guess, anything if you really want it to. Even like taking out the trash, I guess. If you don't want to take out the trash, try to find some meaning in it. Like, if you don't take out the trash, then the whole house will start smelling bad, or your parents will yell at you, and then you'll get a worse relationship with your parents, and you don't want that. No one wants that. So by taking out the trash, you get to avoid the bad outcome, and you get to feel good that you did something difficult or annoying. And yeah, that's really what I wanted to explain today. I still need to work on this too. Yeah, it's a lesson that I've come across pretty recently, that if you just find meaning in your work and you find it fun, then consistency is easy because you're just wanting to do it, right? So like, I've been doing calisthenics for a year and a half, pretty much, and the reason I'm still going is I find it fun and I find it meaningful. My goal is a planche and a 90-degree push-up, and it's just fun to work on them and to experiment, to learn what my body can do, right? So that's why I'm still doing that, and that's why I'm doing YouTube as well. And so that's why I think you can too. You can do what you put your mind to, right? If you find it fun, if you find it meaningful, even if you don't find it fun, but you still find it meaningful, that's still better than nothing, right? That means you're still motivated to do it. It's just not as fun for you currently. But I hope you find something that makes you have a purpose, right? I hope you find that thing and use it, right? I hope it creates a big impact on you, and hope it improves your life, right? See ya, man.